Imagine mastering woodworking with tools that feel straight out of a professional workshop. Precision, power, and perfection in every cut. This is Smart Tools, where we bring you the wildest woodworking gear that actually transforms your projects. Today, it's all about tools you didn't know you needed. Stick around and smash that subscribe because this is just the beginning. Check all product links in the description. Product 1. Neoteck Digital Angle Finder. This 16-inch aluminum protractor delivers to 125 degrees of measurement range with 0.5 degree accuracy. LCD backlight makes readings crystal clear even in dim workshops. Horizontal and vertical bubble levels ensure perfectly straight measurements every time. Adjustable arm locks at any angle for precise layout work on stairs, crown molding, and complex joinery. This eliminates costly angle mistakes that ruin expensive hardwood, saving you hundreds on material waste. Product 2. REXBETI Folding Saw. 8-inch SK5 steel blade cuts through branches up to 4 inches thick with aggressive triple ground teeth. Folds down to compact 10 inches for safe storage in your toolbox or backpack. Ergonomic curved handle reduces hand fatigue during extended pruning sessions. Blade locks securely in both open and closed positions, preventing dangerous accidents. Perfect for camping, landscaping, and emergency tree work without hauling heavy chainsaws. Product 3. CrankEasy Set Stop Collar Kit. This precision depth gauge works with crank pocket hole drill bits to set exact drilling depth in seconds. Built-in material thickness gauge ensures perfect pocket holes in 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inch stock. Hex wrench included adjusts collar position with micro-precision. Color-coded system prevents mixing up settings between different wood thicknesses. Professional furniture makers rely on this for invisible joinery that's stronger than screws alone. Product 4. JOAPRIL Butyl Deck Tape. 12 rolls totaling 600 feet of 2-inch wide waterproof protection for deck joists. Prevents rot and corrosion where wood meets metal hardware. Self-adhesive backing bonds permanently without messy application. Withstands extreme temperatures from -40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Extends deck lifespan by 15 years compared to untreated lumber. This eliminates expensive deck rebuilds caused by moisture damage. Product 5. Super Gauge Contour Tool. 10-inch profile gauge with instant lock pins captures irregular shapes in 1 second. Transfers exact outlines of baseboards, pipes, and molding onto tile, flooring, and countertops. Works around curved surfaces that traditional rulers can't measure. Durable ABS plastic frame won't bend or break during repeated use. Includes bonus 3-inch mini gauge for tight spaces. Dyers save hundreds avoiding professional templating services. Product 6. Sanding Drum Set. 10 pieces of 600 grit drums with 3mm shanks fit standard Dremel rotary tools. Perfect for removing rust, polishing jade, and grinding stone without scratching delicate surfaces. Each drum lasts 3 times longer than cheap paper alternatives. Creates smooth mirror finish on metal jewelry and wood inlays. Ideal for detail work where belt sanders are too aggressive. Product 7. Vitek Reusable Dust Mask. Advanced carbon filtration tested at Nelson Labs catches particles down to 0.1 micron with 99.9% filtration efficiency. 3 size options with adjustable straps and internal silicone grip lines prevent slipping during active woodworking and construction. Dual exhaust valves release heat and moisture, keeping you comfortable during 8-hour work sessions. Product 8. Crank Crosscut Station. Transforms any circular saw into precision miter saw, delivering cuts from 0 to 45 degrees. 12-inch crosscut capacity handles crown molding and wide boards perfectly. MDF sacrificial fence protects against blade damage. Adjustable angle stops click into place for repeatable accuracy. Contractors choose this over expensive miter saws costing 3 times more. Product 9. Titanium Countersink Set. 4-piece 90-degree chamfer bit set removes burrs and creates perfect screw seats in wood, plastic, and soft metals. Titanium coating lasts 5 times longer than standard high-speed steel. 1/8-inch shanks fit all standard drills and impact drivers. Creates professional flush mount installations for hinges and hardware. Eliminates split wood around screw heads. Product 10. Thin Rip Table Saw Jig. Safely cuts strips as narrow as 1/4 inch on table saws with standard 3/4 by 3/8 inch miter slots. Keeps fingers away from spinning blade during dangerous thin ripping operations. Adjustable fence locks at precise measurements with laser-etched scale. Also works with router tables and band saws for versatile shop use. This prevents kickback accidents that send wood flying. Product 11. Profiler Plus Scribing Tool. Adjustable pencil holder accepts markers from 2 to 12 mm for continuous use with your preferred writing tool. Precision wheels roll smoothly without scratching finished surfaces during tracing. Transfers exact profiles of baseboards, stone walls, and architraves onto any material. Creates perfect custom fits for flooring, countertops, and trim work. Professional installers bill $200 per hour for this precision. Product 12. MtiolHig Cordless Planer. Brushless motor delivers 15,000 RPM with 3 1/4 inch planing width compatible with dual 20-volt batteries. Adjustable depth control removes up 2 mm per pass. Dual-side chip ejection keeps work area clean during extended sessions. Perfect for smoothing rough lumber and fitting doors without expensive jointer machines. Battery compatibility saves hundreds on redundant power tool systems. Product 13. Miles Craft Joint Master. Self-clamping aluminum doweling jig creates edge, corner, and surface joints with 1/4, 5/16, and 3/8 inch dowel pins. All aluminum construction won't flex or bend under clamping pressure. Centering spacers ensure perfectly aligned holes every time. Works on material from 1/2 inch to 2 inches thick. Woodworkers trust this for invisible joints stronger than pocket screws. Product 14. GOINGMAKE Dowel Jig Kit. Quick positive stop clamp with 9 hardened steel drill bushings for 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch dowels. Laser-etched scales in 1/16 inch increments enable precise hole spacing. Adjustable design fits any wood thickness from 1/2 inch to 4 inches. Creates perfectly straight dowel holes with handheld drills. Cabinet makers rely on this for professional furniture assembly. Product 15. Worx Sharp MK2 Knife Sharpener. Flexible abrasive belts with dual-speed motor sharpen knives and tools in minutes. 20 and 25-degree sharpening guides ensure consistent bevels. Upgraded design handles kitchen knives, hunting blades, chisels, and scissors. Variable speed from 1,000 to 1,500 surface feet per minute. Professional sharpening services charge $15 per knife. This pays for itself in weeks. Product 16. BEAMNOVA Hinge Jig. Upgraded 35 mm concealed hinge jig with adjustable drilling guide compatible with 32, 45, 48, and 50 mm European hinges. Precise hole placement eliminates door alignment problems. Includes depth stop for consistent mortise depth. Works with standard paddle bits and Forstner bits. Cabinet installers complete kitchens 50% faster with accurate hinge placement. Product 17. Wencrew Clamping Squares. 4-pack of 7-inch 90-degree positioning squares with 5-inch clamp openings. Aluminum alloy construction weighs less than steel while maintaining rigidity. Ensures perfect right angles during glue-ups and welding projects. Multiple mounting holes accept clamps, screws, and bolts. Professional woodworkers use these for cabinet assembly and furniture construction. Product 18. Aluminum Door Hinge Jig. Cuts precise hinge mortises from 2.5 to 5 inches long on 1 3/4 inch doors. Adjustable template fits different hinge sizes without buying separate tools. Anodized aluminum surface resists scratching and corrosion. Router guide bushings sold separately create perfect depth control. Carpenters install doors in half the time with professional results. Product 19. Electric Hand Planer. 800-watt motor handles large cuts in wide materials with copper wire construction for high-temperature durability. Adjustable depth wheel removes up to 3 mm per pass. Dual-blade cutting head delivers smooth finish requiring minimal sanding. Side fence attachment creates perfect rabbets and bevels. Dyers save thousands avoiding expensive thickness planers. Product 20. Artemaster Mini Lathe. 96-watt high-torque motor with mount 1 spindle and 0.4 inch through-hole handles, pens, rings, and small bowls. Variable speed control from 0 to 8,000 RPM, 3 to 8 inch turning capacity suitable for most DIY projects. 24-volt DC power provides quiet operation without tripping breakers. Wood turners create custom gifts worth hundreds of dollars. Product 21. Daxiong Mao Electric Screwdriver. 70-in-1 precision set with 64 steel bits and 5 adjustable torque levels from 0.25 to 0.35 Newton meters. USB-C rechargeable 3.7-volt battery lasts 300 screws per charge. For LED lights, illuminate tight spaces during electronics repair. 200 RPM speed, perfect for phones, laptops, eyeglasses, and watches. Repair technicians charge $50 per fix. This pays for itself instantly. Product 22. Avid Power Orbital Sander. 20-volt cordless design with 6 variable speeds from 7,000 to 11,000 RPM. 5-inch hook and loop system accepts standard sanding discs. Includes 30-piece sandpaper assortment and 2-amp-hour battery. Ergonomic grip reduces vibration fatigue during extended sanding sessions. Dust collection port connects to shop vacuums for cleaner workspace. Product 23. Woodpecker's Folding Saddle Square. Zero wiggle pivot with tensioned hinge ensures smooth movement without lateral play. Works at any angle, not just 90 degrees for cross dowel joinery and angled bridle joints. Transfer layout lines around complex shapes and inside corners. Precision machined aluminum won't warp or lose accuracy. Professional furniture makers pay $200 for this legendary accuracy. Product 24. Saker Marking Gauge. Adjustable aluminum alloy T-square ruler measures length from 0 to 48 centimeters with angle adjustment scale. Sliding design locks at precise positions for repeatable marking. Clear graduations in both metric and imperial units. Perfect for laying out parallel lines and checking square on large panels. This replaces 3 separate measuring tools cluttering your workbench. Product 25. Worx Sidekick Folding Table. Portable work surface, weighs only 13 pounds yet supports 300 pounds of tools and materials. Folds flat to 4 inches thick for storage in closets or vehicle trunks. Multiple mounting holes and clamps secure workpieces during cutting and assembly. Opens in seconds without tools or complicated mechanisms. Contractors and dyers work anywhere without expensive permanent workbenches. That's 25 game-changing woodworking tools that actually work. From precision measuring to power cutting, these tools deliver professional results without professional prices. Remember to check all product links in the description. If you found value today, smash that like button and subscribe to Smart Tools for more incredible tool discoveries. Drop a comment telling us which tool you need most. See you in the next one.